For me, Sandakphu is an experience. It is a trek which combines beautiful, great mountain views, big mountain views, dreamy weather, very romantic sunsets and sunrises, magnificent forests and flora and fauna that you don't see anywhere else, and finally an amalgamation of cultures. When all these things come together in one trek in 5-6 days, that is what is Sandakphu, and that's why it's an experience more than just a trek. Given that a big portion of the Sandakphu trek is on this ridge, you see this panorama ranging from almost central Nepal to Kanchenjunga, that is the eastern Nepal and almost India, and then to your right you see the highest mountains of Bhutan as well. This panorama again is very, very unique to Sandakphu, and maybe nowhere else in the world you get to see such a wide panorama which showcases 4 of the highest mountains in the world.
Just right in front of you. You hear these names all your life and then suddenly you see that in front of you. And I don't know, like for a moment I was just standing there, I was looking there, I had tears in my eyes. I don't know why. I was just so overwhelmed by that sight.
From India you get to see Mount Everest. You get to see such a beautiful view of Kanchenjunga. I have had views of Kanchenjunga from much closer vantage point, but I can say with a lot of certainty that the view from Sandakphu is hands down the most beautiful, the most elegant, the most charming, the most majestic view of Kanchenjunga, and getting that view on sunrise is definitely a prize.
Being on top of the ridge, you have vast openness on your left and vast openness on your right, and this gives rise to some of the best sunsets and sunrises that you'll ever see in your life.
That one thing that I still remember very vividly is the sunrise from Sabalgram. Even before sleeping at night, I was very excited that, I want to see the sunrise, I don't want to miss it. And then I woke up, I stepped out of my tent, and that view just blew me off. You have that, golden glow on all the peaks. And it feels unreal that how can something so beautiful exist and how can I come here and witness it in front of me. It's amazing.
We were camping at Aahl, and what we were witnessing is the valley which was filled with cloud, the sun which was setting inside the cloud. If you turn your head slightly on your right, you will see the whole Everest family lit with golden color. You witness the sleeping Buddha completely drenched in golden color, the colors of sunset. And even if that's not enough, when I looked back, moon was rising. So in that moment, I was completely confused, completely clueless, like what should I witness? And when you witness this sunset from Aahl, you will feel that you belong to that place. Your soul belongs to the nature. And that's what exactly all of us felt at Aahl. It was magical.
Sandakphu Sandakphu is again very unique in its experience because the trek is a combination of both camping and staying in tea houses. When you stay at the tea houses in Samanden or Gurdum or even our base camp at Sepi, you notice this uniqueness and amalgamation of cultures. The medallions that they display on the walls, the tiny gardening that they do on their walls or just outside their homes, the cutlery they use, everything has a very unique feature to it and very uniquely showcases their culture, and this greatly enhances the experience of the whole trek.
As a tourist, if I go to Northeast or I go to Nepal, I get to know about this culture, but I don't get to experience it. I don't get to live that culture. But this trek gives you the opportunity to live like them. You stay in tea houses, you visit their monasteries, you interact with those people, you eat so much of local food, and that instantly brings you close to them.
And you won't feel like you are a trekker, you came for a stay for one night and you're going tomorrow. By the night you finished in Samanden, you feel that, okay, you'll get that homely feeling. You never feel that you came as a guest and you're going out. They treat you like one of the member of the family, and that's how the entire culture of tea houses works in Sandakphu.
In the evening, especially when it's cold and misty and windy outside, all trekkers gather around the dining space that they have in their homes, and drinking this hot cups of chai. Again, a very unique experience that's very different from camping out in the open, and you must go to Sandakphu to experience this uniqueness.
Forest, I particularly want to talk about the second day. So it's a 10-kilometer ascent that you're doing, but because you're walking in the heart of Singalila National Park, as you mentioned, you don't feel like that, because after every few hours it feels like you're in some other place. It's a different trek, and that forest provides the right atmosphere. It's quiet and it's peaceful, and that gives you the perfect opportunity, to spend time with yourself, and you have that meditative experience just by trekking through that forest.
You have these pine trees, very uniquely shaped pine trees. Pine trees are usually conical, that's what we see. But then in Sandakphu region, you have it growing flat, and that it almost feels like another land. When I say that's a feature. You also have this beautiful rhododendron forests that come in between. You have magnolia trees coming in between. And as you move forward in the trek, the vegetation changes. Pretty rapidly it changes, and everything is unique, and you see new flora everywhere.
I've never seen this dense bamboo forest in any of Uttarakhand or Himachal treks, but this treks is one of the best treks to get this different unique experience of bamboos when you go to this trek. And best part of this is you will have one of your pack lunch in between this bamboo forest. So that is something which is very, very unique. It'll all 360 degrees covered with bamboos, and you sit in between small opening and you have your lunch.
Sandakphu for me is the trek which motivated me, or kind of gave me that confidence to become a trek leader, because when I was sitting at Phalut, that moment just pushed me off my limits and made me realize that what I really want to do. So I feel that the trek that has made me who I am. That's what I feel about Sandakphu. So it's my favorite trek.
The essence of Sandakphu, I would say it will stay with you over the time. Like 1 year down the line, 5 years down the line, you will still feel that part of you which is still there on Sandakphu, and it has that quality, it has the ability to leave a mark on your soul for the rest of your life, and that's what Sandakphu means to me.
when I saw this video from Sandakphu, all I wanted to do was pack my backpacks and be at Sandakphu. So if you want to do the same, make sure you get all the information about Sandakphu and register for the trek on our website. You'll find a link in the description below. We have lots of other beautiful videos about Sandakphu. You'll find them all in a playlist in the description, so make sure you go through them. We are continuously bringing out videos about why we love different treks across the Himalayas. We have lots of trekking tips to make you more confident, more informed as a trekker. So make sure you hit like on this video and also hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. We'll be back with more such videos. Keep watching.